Welcome to Spyder Auto's Step Bar Installation Guide for the Dodge Ram Crew Cab. Before we get started, you'll need a 16 and 19mm socket and ratchet. We've laid everything out for illustration purposes. We'll start just behind the front wheel. The front bracket will mount approximately as shown here. Now we'll move underneath the ram. We have to remove these two tape patches. Locate and install one bolt plate as shown into the forward body opening. Now locate and install a bolt plate with a nut into the second body opening. Mount the front bracket onto the bolt plate studs as shown. Then add a large washer onto the bolt plate stud. Next, add a lock ring. And then add a 19mm nut. Leave it finger tight for now. Now for the other stud. Add another large washer onto this stud. Then add a lock ring. Then add another 19mm nut. Now locate a 16mm bolt. Add a lock ring and then a large washer. Then install the 16mm bolt into the bolt plate nut as shown. Leave it finger tight as well. Here's the support bracket. It'll mount like this. Remove the 19mm body mount bolt here. Now mount the support bracket as shown here. Then reinstall the 19mm body mount bolt with the large washer going over the support bracket. Tighten it up, but don't fully tighten it. The support bracket and front bracket holes should align. Now for the rear. The rear bracket will mount like this. Remove the tape patch just before the rear tire as shown. Locate a bolt plate with nut and install it as shown into the rear body opening. Now mount the rear bracket onto the bolt plate stud as shown. Add a large washer over the bracket onto the stud. Then add a lock ring over the washer. Now install a 19mm nut over the lock ring. Leave it finger tight for now. Now locate a 16mm bolt. Add a lock ring onto the bolt. Then add a washer. Install the bolt as shown into the bolt plate nut. Now we'll step out from under the ram to mount the step bar. First, verify that you have the correct step bar. Then locate a 19mm bolt. Add a lock ring onto the bolt. Then add a washer. Then install the bolt through the bracket and into the step bar. Thread but do not fully tighten the bolt. Now for the rear. Install another 19mm bolt, lock ring and washer through the rear bracket to mount the step bar at the rear. Adjust the step bars and brackets as needed. Now to tighten it all down. Start with this 19mm nut. Then tighten the two 16mm bolts. Then tighten the 19mm front step bar bolt. And then tighten the 19mm body mount bolt. Back to the rear once more. Tighten this 19mm nut. Then tighten the 19mm rear step bar bolt. Lastly, tighten this 16mm bolt. Let's check that our step bars are secure. Looks great. Congratulations, you've just installed a set of Spyder Auto step bars on your Dodge Ram crew cab.